What to do when you feel like you have no direction in life? A very tricky and complex question to answer, but I'm going to try and answer it or give a little bit of insight into my personal thoughts on this. And I guess rotting as a person, like whilst being in this kind of state of mind, isn't exactly a pleasant thing, especially because I feel like a lot more of the youth and the younger side of people in life are questioning things like this, which is progressive because we need these thoughts to kind of change the way that the system works, to kind of end the sort of, I mean, some people like to call it slavery and things like that, but it is what it is. So it's progressive if you're having these thoughts. But in a completely ideal society, we wouldn't have these thoughts. So it's a good thing because we are progressing towards a more ideal society. But yeah, and for those that think that, okay, there's not enough time, time ain't restricting you at all. It might seem like time is flying by faster, and I guess that's probably because of all the distractions that are in front of us. Like, because you can just mindlessly scroll for hours and hours on end and not realize that you have so much time available, but you're just using on that, like, without realizing. And by the way, if you do take part in any like fulfilling activities, time seems to go back to normal. Try it out for one week. Try actually not even using your phone for like a bit of time, and you'll realize, yo, I have a lot more time now. But anyway, that's not the subject of today's topic. So how do you deal with this? Well, I think there's two options, ultimately, which is to basically stick to the script, live a pretty average life. You know, there's nothing wrong in that. Some people like that, some people don't. It's up to you. Or you create and forge your own path. And guess what? You can also do this whilst working an average or living an average life, and slowly start to integrate your own path and then let that take over and compound over time. Yes, you can. But don't listen to all these people that are like, I think they call them black pillars or red pillars. I don't know what they are. There's like 50 different pills that people will talk about nowadays, where they say that you gotta like exit the system and stuff like that. Like, it really does depend on what you truly want, man. So if it is step number 2 that you have picked, I would say, personally, if you're trying to create and forge your own path, ask yourself this: what kind of human experience do I want? Do I want to help the individual? Do I want to help the community? Or do I want to even help the world? It could be all three of these as well. It could be anything. But it has to have some sort of benefit to any of these three things. At least that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. And if something comes up to you straight away, do that exact thing that you were thinking about. If it doesn't, take some time to think about it. Ask yourself, and what other questions come alongside of that as well. Do it all, because at the end of the day, it's your life and your experience. You can watch 50 million videos of day in the life of this and that, or this person, that person, but what about your day in the life? Is it really what you want? And these are painful questions to ask, but you have to ask these questions in order to really truly grow. So there's your direction in life, finding that direction. Once you find that direction, then you can grow and make a better path in that direction. You can make the signs clearer. You can even help others that are on the same path to figure it out. And remember, as you get older, you'll start to realize that a lot of the things in life happen for best reasons. Trust me, it does all happen with pure grace, honestly. So before you start demonizing and saying that you're purposeless and having no direction in life is such a bad thing, it's really not. Accept it, embrace it, and ask why. Why am I even feeling like this? You gotta spend some time with yourself, man.
So there you go.
And if you want tips on how to try and find this, think about the question, write it down on a piece of paper, keep it next to your bedside table, so that when you wake up, you see it, when you go to sleep, you see it. Train your subconscious to keep asking that question. And over time, you'll start to think about it, whether if you go on your daily walks, or if you go for, even if you're probably gaming, if you're doing anything, even just your normal activities, you might get that answer. And on that note, I thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again later with another video. Peace.